My beloved chosen soul, I want you to silence every voice inside your mind in this moment, because the words that are about to descend into your consciousness are not meant for your ordinary understanding. They are meant for the deepest chamber of your spirit, the place where only truth is allowed to enter. You did not even realize when heaven placed its invisible finger upon your life and the atmosphere around you began to shift. But today you find yourself standing at that sacred turning point where no ordinary journey begins. This is the turning where God reshapes a soul's direction, identity, destiny, and purpose. You may think you simply read a message, but to heaven, that message was a signal that your spirit is waking up, a signal that your yes was not just a sound from your lips, but a knock upon the gates of your destiny. A knock that caused the realms above to declare, "Now change this one's journey." You did not understand it then, but the moment you accepted, everything around you began to shake. The things that fell apart, the people who drifted away, the situations that suddenly dissolved, none of it was coincidence. It was divine architecture. When God decides to elevate a soul, He does not just pull them upward. He first shakes everything around them, loosens the soil around their roots, removes from their environment everything that can no longer travel with them to the next dimension. And you have felt this shaking in recent months through broken relationships, unexpected separation, the quiet exit of people you once thought were permanent. But you did not realize that this was not loss. This was preparation. November was not just a month for you. It was a crack through which the first ray of divine light entered your inner world. And now, standing at the invisible threshold of December, heaven says you are stepping into the phase where you will no longer fall. You will rise, where nothing will be taken from you. Instead, things will be returned, where shadows will fade and your unveiling will begin. God says, "Now I am done removing people from your life. Now I am removing what broke inside you, the fear, the guilt, the self-doubt, the old buried wounds lying beneath your soul." Heaven saw your nights of silent tears, the heaviness of your breath after heartbreak, the days you smiled while your heart was quietly collapsing, the decisions you made alone when no one understood the pain you were carrying. All of it was seen. But in this second phase, the same pain that once weakened you will now become the pillar of your strength. You believed breaking was the end, but to God, breaking is the moment He reshapes a soul with a new layer of destiny, the way a master craftsman chisels a precious object before polishing it. Every shattered piece inside you from the last several years is now being reassembled into a new divine form. In this phase, God is not going to change your circumstances. He is going to change your internal structure, because true elevation begins where external shaking ends. The fear that chased you away from your dreams will be dismantled. The voice that whispered that you were unworthy will be silenced. God never chooses people who are perfect. He chooses those who are willing to surrender in their brokenness. And now that your breaking has prepared you rather than diminished you, heaven declares that this is your sacred establishment. In the days ahead, 3 divine gifts will descend upon your life. First, a new vision, through which you will no longer see life the way the world sees it, but the way heaven always intended you to see it. Paths that once looked foggy will become clear. Opportunities that once slipped away will now recognize you. Second, a new strength, the kind that lifts you over the emotional mountains you have carried within for years. The strength that makes you realize the mountains themselves are moving back. Third, a new identity, because those who misunderstood you, underestimated you, or minimized your spirit will soon see the version of you that heaven has fashioned. The very people who thought you were finished will witness you ascend to heights they cannot even imagine. God says nothing will happen by accident now. Things will come in pairs, unexpected miracles, sudden opportunities, people drawn to you for no reason, words that fill you from within, feelings that whisper, "You were never alone." Heaven was with you at every step, calculating, protecting, redirecting, and pulling you closer to the destination you once believed was lost. The emptiness you felt was making space for something extraordinary. The people who left did so because their chapter was complete. The situations that collapsed did so because God was building a new foundation underneath you for the life you are about to step into. And now that you have read this second message, heaven asks for only one response. Lord, I am ready. Take me where my spirit is meant to go. Because this journey is not about the wounds that once broke you, it is about the moment you rise again. This story is not ending, it is beginning. You are not only chosen now, you are being established, elevated, revealed. And the coming months will show you the very things you prayed for through tears, the things you waited for in faith, the things you endured with silent strength, the doors you knocked on for years with no answer. Now they will open by themselves. The dreams you buried now, they will resurrect. The parts of your soul you thought were gone, now they will return in a new form. This is not just a message. It is a seal declaring that your new life has already begun, and heaven will not be silent anymore. This is your time, your hour, your chapter. And God says, "Come, let me take you to the place your soul was always destined to reach." What you are reading today is not an ordinary proclamation. It is a calling heard only by souls set apart for extraordinary purpose. This is the voice that does not reach common ears, the mystery that opens only within hearts whose pain carved a sacred path inside them. What you lost, what you endured, what you carried, what you hid, none of it was wasted. It was maturing your soul for the elevation heaven has now authorized. Your life is not merely moving forward, it is changing direction. You are feeling inner movements that ordinary people never experience. Perhaps you noticed that in recent days your heart felt heavy, then suddenly light, then something in between that you could not explain. That was not confusion, it was communication. It was divine activity, preparing your environment for the next dimension. You are now in spiritual reconstruction, where God is unraveling the layers of your story so He can rewrite them from the beginning. Just as an artist must remove old paint to create a masterpiece, God is removing old emotions, old energies, old wounds, old fears one by one, because you have reached a level where the old weight cannot travel with you into the new realm. In this second phase, God will not test you outwardly. He will illuminate the hidden rooms inside your soul. The corners where fear was stored, the drawers where shame was locked away, the walls where your tears left invisible marks, everything is opening, because this is the moment God transforms not just your life, but you. This is why you feel that strange stillness. You are neither fully joyful nor fully sad, neither completely calm nor completely restless, neither entirely clear nor entirely confused. This stillness is the signal that your soul's frequency is aligning with heaven. This is the exact moment before elevation, when the universe empties a soul to pour in new energy. You think everything is paused, but heaven is working inside you. You may have noticed things shifting quickly, people distancing themselves, relationships fading, thoughts collapsing. dreams reappearing in new form. This is because heaven is preparing to pour mysteries into you that ordinary people cannot carry. Divine activity is swirling around you, pulling you toward the place you were always meant to go, whether you understand it or not. God is guiding you through paths where old fears cannot survive, where old doubts cannot enter, where old attachments cannot hinder you. This is the phase where the hidden power inside you awakens the power you buried under your problems, the power you never knew existed. In the coming days, your mindset will shift. You will see the same things with new meaning. Your circumstances will speak different truths, and a confidence long searching for you will rise from within. This will not be sudden, it will be divine. And when this power awakens, the world will see you the way heaven has always seen you, a warrior, a light, an instrument, a chosen soul. Heaven says you will experience 3 deep transformations in this phase. First, the transformation of your emotions. Things that once wounded you will now teach you. People who once broke you will no longer touch you. Words that once crushed you will lose their power. You are becoming emotionally untouchable. Second, the expansion of your consciousness. Your mind will begin catching answers you never perceived before. You will see signs, synchronicities, divine numbers, strange but clear patterns. And every pattern will tell you one thing: your direction is changing. Third, the reorganization of your destiny. The opportunities that never came will start looking for you. The doors once closed will open by themselves. The people who once ignored you will recognize your value. Circumstances are being built that will transport you to a completely new place, the place your spirit was always meant to occupy. Now listen, because this part is crucial, this return you are stepping into is not normal. It is not the kind where you simply get back what you lost. This is the return where you rise above everything beneath your level and step into blessings you only dreamed of. This return is not restoration, it is elevation. It is not repayment, it is ascension. It is not recovery, it is rebirth. You are now at the turning where God pauses and asks you, are you ready to rise? Rising does not begin with being pulled upward. It begins with releasing the weight inside. And you have released it perhaps through tears, through breaking, through isolation, through silent endurance, but you have released it. And now heaven says, nothing is left to hold you back. In the coming days, your spirit will sense changes you cannot put into words. You will feel as though you are standing between 2 worlds, the world you left and the world calling your name. This pull is felt only by chosen souls. You will feel clarity forming around you. Truths you once overlooked will stand out. You will understand why people left. It was because their chapter ended. Why things stopped? It was because they had no place in your next level. Why certain situations slowed? It was because God was redirecting your momentum. As this understanding settles, your heart will become lighter, so light that it will feel as though a miracle is breathing inside you. That miracle is the birth of your chosen purpose. And now the final truth: this message is not your ending, it is your beginning. This is not the second chapter of your story, it is the first page of your soul's new book. Heaven declares you are being taken somewhere no human hand can block you, no criticism can break you, no obstacle can divert you. This is the moment you say, I am ready. And the moment you do, the heavens answer, rise now. Your establishment has begun.